Welcome to Bahamas Educational Express Health and Family Life Lesson Video, Watching Our Diet. In this lesson, learners will be able to recognize the relationship between nutrition and health, appreciate eating healthy foods and snacks, and applying decision-making skills to make healthy choices. A balanced diet. We all have food that we like to eat a lot of. What is your favorite food? To be healthy, we need to have a balanced diet. This means we need to eat the right amounts of different types of food. When we do this, we get all the nutrition our bodies need. The food pyramid. The world used the food pyramid. This is a food pyramid. It is an easy way to work out how much of the different types of food we need. The small portion, the smaller section of the pyramid, the less we need. The bigger section of the pyramid, the more we need. In the Bahamas, we have the food drum. This is similar to the food pyramid. The food drum or the food guide drum and dietary guidelines reflect both the culture and the food choices relevant to the Bahamas. The dietary guideline shows how much servings an individual should eat from each food group each day. Here is the food drum. You will notice to the left, you have the fruits, the vegetables. Then the bigger portion, you have the cereals and the starch, the sweets and the sugars. We also have the meat and the dairy, the beans and the peas, the fats, and then we have at the top exercise. Servings and portions. Let's talk about those. A serving is a standard amount of food recommended for a meal or a snack. It is used to give advice about how much to eat or to identify how many calories and nutrients are in the food. Portion is the amount of food an individual chooses to eat. There is no standard portion or size. A portion may contain more than one serving. It is important to control portion sizes to maintain a healthy and a balanced diet. Always use serving size as a guide when selecting foods. Let us talk about fats, spreads, and oils. What kind of food do you think belong in this group? Well, fat spreads and oils include foods like olive oil, vegetable oil, butter, and margarine. Mayonnaise and some salad dressing are also included in this section because they have lots of oil in them. We should only have a small amount of fats, spreads, and oils because too much is bad for the heart. Let us talk about protein. What is it? What kind of food do you think belong in this group? Meat, poultry, fish, Eggs, beans, and nuts are all sources of protein. Protein is a nutrient which is important to keep us or help us to grow and help our bodies to repair themselves. These foods also have something called iron in them, and this helps keep our blood healthy. You should aim for 2 servings of protein a day and try to have a different kind each time. Examples of proteins include, or portions include, 100 grams or of fish and 75 grams of meat and 2 eggs. Dairy. Let's talk about it. What kind of food do you think belong in this group? Milk, yogurt, and cheese are examples of dairy. Dairy foods have lots of calcium in them. Calcium is a nutrient which gives us healthy teeth and bones. You should aim for 3 portions of dairy a day. A dairy includes a small amount of milk, a pot or a cup of yogurt, or 25 grams of cheese. Carbohydrates. Let's talk about it. What kind of food do you think belong in this group? Well, carbohydrates include foods such as bread, potatoes, pasta, rice, and whole grain cereals like our porridge. Carbohydrates are nutrients which gives our body energy. These foods also give us fiber, which helps us to go to the toilet regularly. You should aim for between 3 and 5 portions of carbohydrate a day. Brown rice, whole meal pasta, and whole grain bread are the healthiest choices. 2 slices of bread, 75 grams of pasta, and 4 small potatoes all count as a portion each day. Fruits and vegetables. What kind of foods do you think belong in this? Well, fruits. Fruit and vegetable are the biggest section of the food pyramid and the food drum, and are the foods that we should have the most of. Examples of these include apples and oranges, broccoli and carrots, and onions. They also include vitamins and minerals, which helps us to keep our bodies healthy. Fruit and vegetables also contain fiber, which helps us to go to the toilet regularly. The guidance has always been to have 5 portions of fruit and vegetable a day. But now doctors are encouraging people to aim for 7. To be healthy, you should eat or try to eat lots of different colored fruit and vegetables. Examples of portions include an apple, 2 plums, or 3 tablespoons of peas. All right, in your lesson packet, you will complete the activity sheet. All right, activity sheet right below each food, the category it will belong to. For activity B, write the answer to the question in the space. This has been our lesson on watching our diet.